All right, good morning, everyone. We are Team Chilcott. Myself, Brandon Moore. I'm a Dom out of San Antonio, Texas. Melissa Aiken, store manager out of Dallas, and Quinn Grovey, DHRM from Arkansas. Today we're going to speak with you about ways that we can improve the specialty close rates within the install business. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So if you see on page 2, we've got a quick agenda of what we're going to be covering today. Okay, as I mentioned, I didn't mention that yet, but as I mentioned, our strategy is to really develop simple, sustainable ways, and we can improve close rates within specialty. I'm going to take a quick look at the competitor comparison within this process. Quinn is going to run us through the people side. Melissa will take us through the process as well as provide some recommendations on what we can do to improve this overall process. All right, so let's jump right in. Competitor comparison. If you notice on slide 3, we took a look at Home Depot internally. We also looked at 3 major competitors within this space. So let's start with Home Depot. When you think of Home Depot and you think of installation, it really gives you a sense of trust, a sense of confidence, a sense of reliability. Okay, that's what our brand provides. That is an advantage for us at the Home Depot. That orange apron tells that customer that, hey, we know what we're doing, we're trained, we're reliable, and we're going to make sure that we do the job right. We have some key advantages that the competition does not have. For example, HDMS, the My Install application. Technology is something that we have really gone after within the Home Depot to separate ourselves from the competition. We feel as a team that that needs to continue. All right, so let's take a look at Carpet One, our first competitor that we looked at. As you may or may not know, Carpet One is a national company. They have about 1,000 stores across the country. However, they have the feel of that small town, local install company. And that's really where they beat us. They have very professional, very tenured sales force within this company. They have that kind of family feel to it. As a matter of fact, they're family owned and operated since 1948. Now their key disadvantage at Carpet One is the fact that they really lack that interconnected piece. As we know that is a huge piece of where we're going right now within the industry. All right, so let's move on to some big box competitors that we looked at. First off, let's take a look at Sears. Now, Sears is an interesting story. They were once the largest installer in the U.S. Last year they did about $600 million. Any guesses on how much we did last year? Well, I'll tell you, we did about $3 billion in installation. So we're crushing them. We got to continue to do that. We got to keep the foot on the gas with things like HDMS, My Install, the culture that we have in the company. We've got to continue to build on that. And then finally, Lowe's, our most direct competitor when it comes to the home improvement industry. What really upsets this team, when we looked within our research, is that Lowe's has the highest customer satisfaction rating in the industry. We're here to say today that that's not acceptable. And our recommendations, you'll see, will directly address that and will ensure that as we move forward, this will no longer be the case. So with that, I'm going to kick it over to Quinn. Quinn's going to talk to us about the people side of things. Quinn?